Good evening, everyone. This is Stars Orphan here in RSF1 Tier 1, Spa, Belgium. Good evening, everyone. And it's the second race of the season 13 calendar. And it's one of the legendary tracks of Spa. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. 18 drivers here today, so a pretty good turnout. Yeah, it should be interesting. Yeah, I cut out a little bit earlier. I didn't know there was an update for the game. I thought I'd stroll in at 8 o'clock. And yeah. And then got to turn on the game. Bloody update. I was like, you're an hour and a half. It was only a small update, so it did it pretty quick, so. When I saw update, I was thinking, I hope it's not like I don't know, a 6 gig update or something like that. So, on my own, again, tonight, after doing another league last night. 100% race last night as well, on my own. Very lonely in the commentary box slightly. And yeah. We already have Muddy Biscuit on an out lap. Get a nice feel for the track early on. Q1. Get another one. Maybe losing a little bit there, coming into the braking zone. A little loose on the traction, but starts his lap now. Driving for the Aston Martin here today. One of the nicer liveries I find on the game. Got all of that green colour. Big fan of the green. But it's coming up Eau Rouge and Radion. And takes that nicely. Doesn't lose the car like I would normally. But comes up the end of the big long straight there into the S's, and then coming up to the hairpin now. A little bit of a lock up on the right front, and but it's not too bad. Very, very long corner yet. You don't want to go too wide to spin it out and invalidate. It's so easy to invalidate on this track. I was trying to think of a track that you get a lot of invalidations on. And yesterday, because we were in Canada, because Canada's one of them. And Nifty sets the first lap here. But we're staying on board with for a lap for Muddy. And we'll switch to someone else. But yeah, it was Muddy comes around the final corner. Very long lap of 43.6 there for Muddy, and in the background there we have Semi. Was it? Oh, it was Evo starting his lap, sorry. As Braga goes fastest at the 42.3. sailed down. Who's coming up to the line? Sem F1. Invade up to the line. Goes 42.6 for Invade. So very good time there. Third fastest for Invade. Just short 300ths for behind Tornado, who's done a good lap as well. V-Sub Dan almost loses it on the exit. But he goes fastest with a 42.2 despite losing it there. Resilience. Evo. He's invalidated his lap. Yeah, like I was saying, on these this big long lap, it's such a long one. You know, you can't invalidate. There we are. Sam with a 41.9. Duffer on a lap. He's got a bit of traffic ahead of him. Of looks like Williams, is it? Shouldn't catch it, I don't think. McLaren gets out of the way. Probably setting himself up for a lap. Duffer a little bit deep into the braking zone there. Compromised his exit a little bit. But up to the line for Duffer. 43.2 for Duffer. What's Resilience doing? He is... up to the line now for Resilience, and it's a 43.5 for Resilience. Black Dragster Blaze coming down the straight. Ferrari gets out of the way. Dragster Blaze, who won the last race, despite not qualifying on pole, which he normally does. Right, what and all is on now? Lap Evo is coming in. Must have messed up his lap. Ryan Series coming up to the line. What can he do? He goes 12 fastest, just ahead of his teammate there by 2/10 with a 43.3. So that's nice from him. And Dragster goes third fastest with a 42.3. So doing okay there for McLaren. What no? What's he doing? Everyone's locking up that corner. So we've got Evo and What are the only two yet to set laps here so far in Q1. Very close in that midfield, all 42s. Feel that a mid 42 is going to be needed. Definitely assure yourself of a qualification, I'd say. Whatnot, normally a very quick driver. been challenging Drax to Blaze for the last few seasons, and he is definitely challenging there. 41.9 goes fastest with a 200ths of a second from Sem F1. Easton's complaining about in the Discord. I can't repeat that word on the stream, but what so and so took out 100 meters board. Right. We've got on laps now. Desbro is on a lap. He is currently in 12th in the danger zone of going through this bottom half from, I'd say, muddy down, I'd say, are really in the danger zone, you'd feel, of getting through. So they all need improvements to be absolutely certain of getting through. 42, mid 42, 5. Right, so Desbro currently on a 43 flat almost. 41, I should say. No, backed out of that lap. Right, Desbro is on a lap, is he? Nope, he's validated. So we got on to Evo, who is on a lap, still yet to set a time. He can normally find a lap here and there, Evo. Sometimes he does have bad tracks, but then again, doesn't. Other times when he just has that one track where he seems to be really good, like I think I remember like Silverstone, and he was doing so well, and then the game effed him by disqualifying him when he was in the lead because the safety car came out and he pitted, and because he overtook the safety car, it DSQ'd him, and I was like, how the hell can the game not work out? It'll show how stupid this game is. And Evo sets a 43.4, so he's currently going through, but I would imagine that the guys below him are going to improve. JP Gaming quite far down, the former the champion from last season of F2. Currently in the danger zone. Easton, former champion of many a year ago. Currently in last place, 43.6. I don't know if he's a double champion or a triple champion. Can't remember. Right, Easton's backed out of his lap. Evo coming back into the pits. Still out laps for Desbro and Duffer and Ryan. as far as just about to start his lap. Come on, what? Well, currently my driver is doing very well. Sam, F1. Reserve driver of Evo. Maybe not so much, but a long way to go. Right, we've got Muddy on that lap now. What is it, Duffer? Duffer's starting a lap. Stay on board with Duffer. 43.2. So you'll want to improve. A lot of guys up above now, P10, have all retired now. So it's all up to these guys now to try and knock them out. Right, so is Duffer improving? That's the question. What about Ryan? Is he improving? Coming up second sector beam. We'll soon see. He needs to. He's currently in 15th because we've got Evo, JP Gaming, all setting themselves up as resilience. I believe is gone. Quicker. What is Easton doing? Easton's off the track. So that's it for Easton. Easton is out of qualifying. Right, and Ryan doesn't improve, but he is still currently in 15th. And a crash there of the Ferrari of Duffer. He hits the wall. Loses it, but he's currently in 15th. We've got Evo still on a lap, starting it. JP also starting a lap. Ryan is going to go round again, I believe. He got past the cross beam, so can improve still, but he's going to be low on ERS. We've got Duffer, who's got no front wing, also in the danger zone, and he's going straight off. Lost the braking zone and just into the gravel. So that's it. Oh no! Duffer. People are on the lap side. Ryan has invalidated his lap, so it'd be down to Evo now to improve. He needs to find 1/10 on series because he's validated. JP Gaming. Is he improving? Right, it'll be Evo to go through the crossbeam first. Evo's gone purple middle sector. But you know all that middle sector's always bugged. Currently looking as though he is gonna get through JP. Keeping an eye on these guys now as they're coming up to the line. We've got all the guys in front have all finished, so it's going to be... Evo does not improve. JP doesn't improve. Oh well, that is it. Ryan gets through. By the skin of his teeth. A 10th from Evo. And 3/10 from JP. He just couldn't get that 10th in a bit, Evo. so he's out of qualifying. And Easton, that's a big shock, in 18th. Crashed in qualifying at the end there. So he will start dead last. That's the first challenge for Easton. Yeah, that is your Q1. And there are the 3 eliminations of Evo, JP and Easton. And whatnot. Fastest lap, the 2 guys in the 41s. Hi, Trackster. I think it's Trackster. Q2, so somebody's happy that they got into Q2. So how's everyone feeling for this track? Belgium, love, hate it, or I mean, me personally, I'm not a big fan of it, but I find it quite a long track. It's kind of like but I'll see when I race it on Wednesday. It's looking very, very suddenly very dark. Is it going to rain? A lot of cars very early out on track, especially as Penrose. Is there a touch of rain in the air? Evening, Mr. Rickster. Yeah, Easton. He was complaining about the 100-meter board earlier. That's why he got knocked out. But Mr. Penrose is starting his lap. No, I've not put on the shit. And he is coming up to a straightaway here. So I'm yawning. Right, so Penrose is in sector 2 now. Oh, sorry, into sector 3. I apologise. I'm trying to. Just sorting out something with my phone there, trying to get it to charge. Right, we're into Q2 now, and currently Sem is on a 42.2 from Whatnot on a 42.3, so probably use sets of tires those ones because they were Whatnot was in the 40 ones earlier, so yeah. But Tornado on a lap as well. Alright. Tornado coming to the end of his lap. Normally pretty good qualifying Tornado. Normally pretty good TT Merchant. Doesn't always tend to have the best of races, but yeah, pretty good time there from him, 42.9. So we're on board with Penrose, who's on an out lap. So he's about to start his lap again. He messed up the first effort. Takes that fairly nicely. Oh, it invalidates. Goes wide up the exit there, and it's another invalidation for Penrose. So he is under pressure now. Have to build that ERS back up now. He's got it at 100%, so just go around again now, probably. But the pressure's on him now. We've got VCR Dan, who's on an out lap. Sam is already retired on a 42.2. Scar Braga has joined. He must have dropped out. Borga. Right, so VCR Dan. He was one of the quickest drivers in Q1. So hopefully he can try and replicate that now. Although saying that, he's had a very poor first corner. So I think he might have already backed out of this lap. because he's not using any ERS. Oh, now he is. Yeah. So, interestingly, where to use the ERS? I've only got it on for the lap, just on the hot lap. Well, these guys know how to do it better than I do. Right, 5 minutes of Q2 to go, and VCR Dan has invalidated his lap, so he's going to have to back out of it now. We've got Penrose, who also invalidated earlier. He is currently in sector 3, and he is currently low on fuel, so he's going to be pushing it to get to the line. It's all or nothing now for him. Is it going to be enough to get him into Q1? It is a 42.3 for Penrose, so that gets him into Q1. So currently in the elimination zone we have Resilience, Ryan, Duffel and Matty, and VCR Dan, who are all in the pits. We've got Scar all we have on an out lap, as well as Muddy. And he is starting his lap now, so he needs to get an improvement on that time, you'd imagine. We've got Resilience also on an out lap, right behind him on the 43.2, only a tenth ahead Orca. So he's coming up for the first time in beam in sector 1. Let's see if he's made an improvement. He's 4 tenths up, so it's a definite improvement. So coming round sector 2 now. He's made a 4/10 improvement so far. So can he increase it and get himself further up and into safety? He's got his teammate right behind him, interestingly. Could he be helping his teammate out? Well, his teammate is ahead of him, but but he could help his teammate out, yeah. After he's done his lap, he could give him a nice tow. He does improve to second place there, 41.7, as Watnell does a 41.7 as well. I wonder if he does hold back and give his teammate a tow. No, he's not giving him a tow. Right, invade now. Invade currently in the danger zone as well. P9. But others improving. Desbro by 4/10. We've got Resilience also improving slightly. And Ryan on 43. VCR Dan is on a lap as well. Currently in sector 2. Resilience backed out of his lap. Muddy currently down there now on a 42.7. He's starting another lap. So it's getting interesting now as the timing beam has ended. So all these drivers now on laps. You see Muddy down in P10 now. So Resilience is 3/10 up. Tornado has invalidated, so he's out. Resilience is 3/10 up. Will it be enough to get him through? Oh, and he's crashed. So that's it for Resilience. Muddy now. It's the one we need to keep an eye on. It's Nifty as well. It's 3/10 up. So Muddy will have to make a better. He's down on his time at the moment. So if he needs to find a 10th on Nifty, but Nifty is improving, so he will need to find more. Muddy. As cars move out of the way, Nifty is coming up to the line. Nifty's invalidated, so Muddy could still snatch it. Yes, a quarter of a 10th up. He needs to find something. Yeah, is it going to be enough? Oh, you found this! Oh, he was a 10th up, but was it enough? Oh, he needed a 10th and a half, I think. Would it have been enough? I don't know. Nifty 43.6. Yeah, 10th and a half. But he did go wide on that final corner. So if he hadn't gone wide on it, it probably would have been enough for Muddy. And Resilience is crawling home, taking out the barriers. Well, we know who's taking out the barriers. Trackster, you are right, you did get lucky. So that is your Q2. Know your eliminations. Brian, Muddy, Resilience, Tornado. Right, Richie trying to race, is it? Yeah, it should be the bloody comms box, that's where it should be, Richie. here is where the money is made, as they say. Right, so who's everyone's predictions for the top three? I'm going to go Whatnot for pole, 7-2, and Scar 3. So everyone put their predictions in if you want in the chat. Like we say, I'm going for Whatnot, Sam, Scar. Currently we have Dragster is, so it would be Scar who will be the first to settle up here. So here we go. Right. See, Haas moves up the way there of Desborough, I think. Or is it no? Where's Penrose? He's got caught with a low traffic. So Scar. And he hits the barrier. Here's a barrier. Oh, and he's losing it on the rear. So I think this lap is a bit of a no-go so far for Scar. Kind of. He's backed out of this lap yet. Because he's saving the ERS, I think. Probably go round again. Yes, he is using it all for this last section. I don't know. Interestingly. There'll be Desborough behind him, who he backs out of it. Who will be up to the line to set the first time here. Desborough goes 42.7 there. You see Mercedes of Nifty and Sari coming up to the line. A few cars crossing now. Sem 42.2. Nifty with a 42.5. So good lap there for Nifty. As we move further down in Bade. All these guys went out a little bit later. So Bade will be next to cross the line. Can he challenge for pole here today? Currently we have Whatnot, Sam and Nifty, the top three. So my prediction of Whatnot, Sam and Scar. Not bar off, right? Scar yet to set a representative lap. And he's invalidated again, so yep, he'll be coming back into the pit, so I feel. Dragster, Penrose. Dragster is coming up to the line. Current champion. puts down a marker of a 41.7 to Watnell. PC boys dominating again. Seven, looking very fast today, look. He's on another lap around, yeah? Right, Duffer's done his lap. 43.3. Right, we're just waiting now for the drivers to come in now. Set themselves up for the final run. Right, out lap for BCR down. Right, feature down on an out lap. We've got Penrose on an out lap. Coming up to the end of Q3 now. 4 minutes here left of this session. Who is going to get pulled? Apparently Watnell is currently leading. Both the Dragster and him are on 41.7s, but we do feel that Sem could challenge them, definitely. Currently go around on an out lap. Your out lap's Scar. Scar's a number one who we feel that will be challenging. So we've got Dan now starting his lap. So what can Dan do? He can pull off a lap now and again, Dan. Brought back the old VRC Dan, who we've known and loved for years. VRC Dan. Nice little toe there. Right, everyone's smashing that little thing there. What are they hitting? Go on board and see what they're hitting, because it looks so they're hitting like a barrier or something. That's a nice line out of the corner there from Dan. Can you get it nice and tight around this hairpin? Yep, you don't want to swing it out too far wide there and invalidate. This is the really tricky parts of the circuit. This part, it's so easy to invalidate if you swing it out too far, especially this corner here. And you don't want to hit the inside curb here because it will spin you. And you'll be flying into the building there. He's coming around to the easy part of a lap. Just flat out, all straights, slightly corners, but final chicane. And up to the line for Dan. Almost goes too wide there. He goes third fastest with a 41.9. Now Penrose. What is he doing? His first lap of Q3 and his only lap of Q3. It's a 42.1 for Penrose, so he goes fourth fastest there. Sem invalidated, and he's 7/10 up as well. Oh, that's a killer. That's a killer. That would have put him on a 41.5. That's a killer. There's way down on his time. Nifty starting an out lap. Invade 8/10 up on his time. And Scar goes quickest with a 41.3. Unbelievable. Whatnot down on his time, but not by much. Dragster Blaze, is he up on his time? Right. Is he up on his time? Nope, he's not up on his time, but it's not far off of his time. And Whatnot is down by 2 seconds, so yeah, he is not going to get pole. Invade 8/10 up. Invade 8/10 up. That would be a 41.1. Semi-final a collision with Nifty. Now they've had some kind of incident there, but Invade. Oh, he's way down on his time now. So that's it for Invade. Nifty and Sem obviously is not going to improve. Nor is Nifty. That is the end of Q1. So my top 3 was not completely right. Yeah, so yeah, Sem didn't get into the top 3, so yeah, but that is Q3. So onto the race now, and yeah, Scar gets pulled from Dragster, so it's very close there. Dragster did improve by a 10th. It wasn't enough to get pole, so yeah, it's going to be interesting. The top 3 fighting it out for the win here today. And a 5 grid penalty there for Sem, so yep, that's going to be disappointing for him. He's going to be starting in about 13th, is it? No, 12th? Oh. So yeah, 12th for him. I'll leave it on there for you while I go for a 2-second break. Everyone's strategy. A lot of different strats going on here. Hard, soft, mediums. So, yeah. People going with different ways of doing this. Interesting. Shot on the sauce. Oh well, let's go through the grid all the way. We have Easton in P18. Bit disappointed for starting at the back there of the poor qualifying. JP, the current F2 champion, living life in the top tier too well. The reserve driver, Evo, yeah, doing well. But didn't get a good qualifying himself there. Matty, Tornado, yeah. Normally a better qualifier, Tornado, but yeah. Resilience, 13th. TTL, our boy from yesterday. Gave up in Canadian Grand Prix 100% yesterday, Brazilians. Seb, with his grid penalty, drops him down at 12. But my fellow Quicksilver driver, McBiscuit, just missing out on Q1. Ryan, P10. Desbro, P9. Martinasari, P8. Duffelamp, P7. Penrose, P6. Invade, P5. Dan, P4. Good qualifying from him. Whatnot, our Dutch buddy. In third, Dragster, current champion in 2, and Scar in P1. So yeah, Belgium Grand Prix about to start. Bye lights, and it's away we go for the Belgium Grand Prix here. 22 laps, and into turn 1. Whatnot has got past Dragster and moved up. We're going side by side there. Invade and Dragster, but he manages to just get ahead of Invade as they come up the hill. We see our Dan and Duffelamp, Nifty Nasari, and we see further back there, I think Muddy has dropped down a few places, and in fact he's dropped down another place, as they're all fighting there at the back. Go further up into the midfield, Nifty there. He's got the Ferrari of Penrose, sorry, Duffer, right behind him. We've seen a spin there of Penrose. May have got damage through that. He hit the back, I think, of it was Nifty. As we're seeing a Ferrari in the background there. Duffer also spun out. So a bit of chaos here at the beginning of this race as Duffer and Penrose. So they'll have to try and claw themselves back up as Penrose has got damage, front wing. He has picked up on his right L plate. So yeah, that is, he's going to have to come into the pits. I don't know about Duffer. He doesn't look as though he's got damage. As we go into lap 2 now, Braga currently leading. She set the fastest lap of the race from Whatnot. Whatnot got Braxton, now Invader's got Dragster as well. Of course, Draxter's on the hard tyre along with VCR Dan. The medium runners now will try and get as big a gap as they can to the hard runners. Got 2 guys on sauce, Muddy and Ryan. You can do the soft medium around here, which is surprisingly. You had fresh sauce, which Muddy probably will have because he didn't go into Q3. So yeah, it'll give him an advantage. I mean, tyre wear around here surprisingly isn't too bad. You see Muddy on those soft tyres. He's got 2 soft tyre runners are both together, which is kind of good, I suppose. Drag each other along. We see Easton down there has made up quite a few places at the start. 5 places So you started on the hard tyres, so he's going a long way into this race. Only on lap 2, JP game in there, obviously also going long into this race on the hard tyres. He's further up the field. Just seeing a move there from, I think, was it Muddy on Resilience? Tornado also under pressure from Sem coming up the hill. Getting the move on. Yes, Sem gets past Tornado. Fairly easy move. And obviously he had that grid penalty, but he wants to show what he can do now. He's trying to get back up the leaders. Like I say, he's on the hard tyres, so he will have the benefit of the mediums later on, or the soft tyres, depending on what he wants to do. So we look up further up the field. Dragster is, as Scar has left the session. Try and get him back. The problem is I haven't got him on my... No, you go into there, don't you? Race director. There you go. Oh, so it's going to cost him the lead. Oh, such a shame. He got a good start and a good lead. Hopefully he can get back in fairly quickly. I sent him an invite, so hopefully he can get back in. Down to 6th place now. Yeah, it's costed him. Right, so Whatnot has inherited the lead, and he has got a 1 second window to invade. So, can he pull away? That's the question. And Dragster is keeping that 1 second window, so he's biding his time. Take those hard tyres quite long into this race. We see Dan doing the same thing. Got his teammate right behind him on the mediums, so they shouldn't be affected with the pit stops. So both on alternate strategies. Sem now getting into that 1 second window of Desbro. Really fighting back from his grid penalty. And it's poor qualifying in Q3. See those two up front there. Fighting of Scar. I think Scar is still X'd out. He's struggling to get back in by the looks of it. I'll send him another invite. Add him as a friend. Did I send Sem an invite then? Oops. Yep. And invade has picked up a penalty, so does Resilience now. So a few penalties are coming through now. Lap 5 now. Down the field now. Easton up to 11th now from 18th. So he's not far off the leaders. Oh, sorry. I wasn't looking. Well, I sent a party invite. I didn't realise I didn't have a party up. Scars left the session again. As it invaded, has lost the position there to Dan, and Tornado is out. I think he retired in the pits, so yeah, he retired in the pits. So back to Seb, who's made it up to P6 now, and yeah. Well, Adam, if you want to join, you can join, but like you say, I've sent you an invite, but you're showing offline, so I'm assuming that you've gone now. I didn't look in at the chat in time. So, yeah, I'll send you another one if you want to join. More than welcome. I do like a co-commentator because it does get a bit boring on your own. Talking by yourself, but like I say, I've kind of got off of 1 year now. 2 comms in a row, 100% yesterday. I'm kind of tired. 8 laps. Our Easton's in the points now, so he is really doing that last the first challenge well. He's getting those hard tyres to going along nicely, so, and he's going to be on the benefit of the medium tyre. And Adam Moore has left the session. I didn't know he joined. Right, Sem having a stormer of a race as well. But we're on back to the leaders now. Dragster is going for 2 wins in a row here. And those medium tyres now of whatnot are starting to feel it, I feel. As he's under pressure now from the hard runners of Dan. Maybe it was not the best of ideas to start on the mediums when he saw those two had started on it. They will. Hard tyre's a pretty good tyre. Okay, Adam. Adam might be joining. I don't know. I don't know. He's having problems with his Xbox, as to his Scar with the servers. I don't know if he's back in his car yet. I think he is. He's definitely back in his car. So, Desbro, what's he doing? He is currently in 7th place, 5 seconds ahead of Easton, who's up to 8th now. Really doing well, fighting his way up. Resilience still in this race, surprisingly. I say that jokingly, of course. JP Gaming having a good race as well in the points at P10. And Duff fought his way back up as well from his early spin. Evo doing the best, really. He's not looked that good on this track here today, but still in with a shout. Maddie obviously is pitted, so those soft tyres maybe weren't the best to start on. Did he manage to get back in? I don't think so. Penrose's still going along. He had a spin early on, because they're basically waiting for a safety car now, really. As Draxton now leaves this race, Whatnot struggling on the medium tyres now. He's trying to get to that pit window now. Along with Nifty. Nifty having a good race in P4. And Sem slowly closing that gap down as Evo picks up a penalty. Desbro in a bit of a no man's land at the moment, but still going along nicely. And Vade, who was fighting at the front, but he's obviously pitted now, so getting the benefit of those nice fresh tyres now. And now finally Whatnot pits with half of this race completed. 11 laps gone. Along comes in Sem as well. It's a bit early. I don't know, maybe. You could have gone maybe a few more laps on the hards. But decides to now get the benefit of the fresh mediums to the end. And come out in bit of traffic up behind Matty, but charge down on Matty now with fresh tyres. Get past him pretty easily. So, Dan and Draxler now. Of course, they're going to have the benefit of the medium tyres. So, they may just choose to pit now. So whatnot on those fresh tyres. Got a bit of traffic. He's come out behind of Easton. Easton's out a little blocker now. But he should be able to get past some fresh tyres on Easton. And I don't think Easton can fight it much. And it'll also be the same with Invade. Easton in a bit of a sandwich there. Invade have so much overspeed coming up the hill. Fresh tyres. The benefit of and they're going 3 wide. Oh no! Luckily he kind of backed out of it, Invade. And Easton is fighting it, which I'm shocked at. He's going to get the better traction out of that corner. And yeah, I just hope they didn't get any damage from that. And Duffer is out. Safety car. Oh, well, that has thrown the cat amongst the pigeons. Because it benefits Easton big time. Because he hasn't pitted. Also, JP Gaming, who hasn't pitted as well, and along with Evo down there, he will benefit from it as well. It's gonna. So yeah, JP could well benefit from this, and Easton. So these pit now. Don't really affect the leaders too much. But our safety car has come at a very crucial time. Midway through this race. Yeah, Scar. Borger. Got a feel for the guy. Looking very good for a good chance of the win here today. And his internet has let him down. Or maybe not his internet, the servers. Plus the game is coming to its end cycle, and the servers do normally get a lot dodgier at the very end of the game. As they'll be testing the new version very soon. Of course, it's March now, unbelievably. Won't be long for the new game, really. When did it come out last year? It came up fairly early last year, if I'm remembering rightly. I seem to remember it came out May? Am I right in saying May? June? If anyone knows, put it in the chat. I'm saying May, but so it can't be long before they're testing their game. As we're under the safety car conditions here, and Dragster currently in P2. Well, Penrose benefit for an unfit stop there. Big gap to close up to the leaders. That's why they're probably going round again. But all credit to the guy, he's kept going throughout this race, despite having that early crash. Also muddy. On the fresh tyres now, was a sauce. VP in the last point playing positions. So we wait for Penrose. Come on, Penrose. Put your foot down. Right. Is the safety car in this lap? Surely. No. Going around again. Be a chance for people to pit, yeah? Still. That's what you hate about Belgium and safety cars. Safety cars take forever around Belgium. I remember going back in the day, and I think it was on the old game, and the safety cars were coming out so frequent for minor stuff, really minor stuff. And I remember doing comms on this track and having the full safety car element on this track, and it was literally safety car, 2 laps, safety car, 2 laps, safety car. Oh my god, we literally had only about, I'd say 7 laps of running, something stupid like that. Right, surely the safety car is in this lap. We've got 7 laps to go here. Is Dragster going to make it 2 from 2? It is. Bid to claim a 4th championship, I believe. Maybe 4 in a row. I'm sure Whatnot might have something to say about it this year. Right, when will Dan go? That's the question. We've got fresh medium tyres to the end. He is about to go. Dragster is right on his tail. And then you got Whatnot obviously on the hard tyres. Slightly older hard tyres with 2 laps. And you got Invade, Nifty and Asari also on the hard tyres, but then you got Easton on fresh mediums. He's right up with this field now, but he has got that penalty along with Invade. So for the podium spot, it's going to be very tough unless Nifty or any of the top 3 get penalties. Right, as they're piling away through the last third of this race. All up for grabs. So like I say, I feel Whatnot is going to struggle to keep up with the top 2 initially, but then I feel the tyres will come to him at the end of the race. So all he's got to do is just keep them in sight, and then hopefully the tyres will come to him. But it is very hard when you've got the 2 really fast guys up front on fresh mediums. See, Invade's also struggling to try and keep up. So Dan puts in the fastest lap of the race, a 44.4. See, Seb there, obviously he's on the fresh mediums as well, making them work. But the leaders now have got a 1.5 gap to Whatnot. Whatnot's not getting that benefit, and so too is Invade not getting it either. And Invade is going to be under pressure now from Easton. Easton's going for the move. Going side by side. Easton squeezes him a little bit. Invade's got to try and come back at him. But I think he's going to have to give up the move there. And Easton gets the move done. Similar move to what happened earlier when Easton was on the old tyres. Another safety car. Is it? Or is it still not going in? The marker thing not going in. Yeah, I was looking at that thinking, not another safety car, please. Right. 17 laps gone. We've got 5 to go. And still anybody's race. 1.7 the gap now. Dan, as Dragster has got past Dan now, so he's made the move. Dan will just sit behind him. He's playing a tactical game now, Dan, hopefully. Dan, obviously, still early days in this championship, so he will be thinking about that championship. If he can get the victory here today, he can claw that gap to Dragster. But And also Whatnot obviously wants to try and keep in this fight as well. He is struggling to keep up, but like I said, his tyres will come to him in the last few laps. As Dragster re-overtaken. Looks like Dan has re-overtaken Dragster. So it is going to be a tense battle here to the end. You see down through for the final points bearing positions, we have JP Gaiman and Desbro, Evo as well, just outside of the points. Evo's on a penalty though, so that will cost him. Muddy Biscuit still penalty free, and on the soft tyres to the end, he needs to get the moves done though. Also further down, oh, Easton. What's happened to Easton? I never noticed it. He must have had a spin. I don't see it as Resilience and Desbro. They're all fighting, going side by side. There's about 5 gaggle of cars there, all sort of in the screen. All just fighting for that bottom 2 spots. JP Gamer's lost out, and they're all going to be coming up this hill together. This is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be a nightmare. Evo's managed to back out of it. They're still all there. 5 cars. 6 cars even. None of them are backing out. Which is, you know, it's fair enough. They have all sort of settled into it there. But at one stage you had about 6 cars there, all sort of in the screen. Madness. But up front, Whatnot has kind of checked out a little bit. I thought the tyres might come to him a little bit, but they don't seem to have. It's medium tyres just seem the tyre to be on at the moment. Low fuel. So hard to keep up with them. But you will get 3rd place. And my team, well, not my teammate, but my team guy, Sam, he's right behind Whatnot now. So, come on, Sam. A little bit biased like. Right, Sam. He's only 6/10 behind. He's going to get the benefit of the DRS and the slipstream. Whatnot is trying to fight it. He's only got 30% DRS, it won't be this lap. He's got a bit too far behind at the moment, but he is catching Whatnot. He's got 2 laps to hold on that 3rd place. Seeing Evade getting past Nifty there. Sam right on the gearbox now of Whatnot. Dan and Dragster also fighting for the win here. Right, Sem. So close now to Whatnot. Yeah, Whatnot maybe starting to struggle on those cards a little bit. You feel though that the tyre wear would be more in his favour though with the hards. He is right on the gearbox this time. He's a lot closer. He was 6/10 last time. He's 4/10 now, 3/10. So yeah, if you can get a nice exit, yeah, up the hill, get the slipstream, feel it's going to be candy for my baby. Yes, yeah, he's got perfect slipstream. Nothing Whatnot can do. Bye bye. Yeah, so hard. With those mediums advantage. Bit of a lock up there though. Well, on lap 21, and Dan Draxter still fighting for this victory. Could go down to the wire here. Right. Right, lap 21. Who's going to do it? Still, I think Draxter. Dan might play the tactical game yet, because thinking about this now, he is going to get the benefit of the DRS now on this last lap. He's waited and waited. He's got 86% compared to 90. We've got similar ERSs, and it's all going to come down to this now. He's a little bit behind. It is burden. This is going to be it. He's going for it. He's trying to fight back. Draxter, oh, there's a bit of contact. He has got the move done. Now it can only be, you know, up the last. Oh, he's hit the inside curve there. That's going to give Draxter a little bit of a sniff. It's all going to come down now to that final straight at the very end. Now, as we see, Whatnot has managed to get past Sen while all this is going on. Now, he got past him up the hill while we were watching Draxter for the victory. So Whatnot has come back. Right, Dan now. Can he hold on for this victory? It's 3/10 difference. We've got Draxter right on his gearbox. This is where he's going to try and go for the move. Dan has to defend the inside line. He's burning all of his ERS. They're going to go. He's going to cover the inside. He's going to have to do it on the outside. They're going side by side. It's the chicane. Is he going to get it? I think he is. He's squeezing. And he just gets it by half a tenth up to the line on Dan. Whatnot gets third, Sen fourth. Unbelievable from Draxter there. I thought Dan had it coming into the chicane because he went deep, Draxter. But they made slight contact, and I think it was. You can't really give a penalty for any of it, really. It was just a bit of a wheel bashing from both of them. But whoa! What an end to that race. I really thought Dan had it there, but I knew it could come down to it on that final straight away. He did as much as he could possibly do there, Dan. And Whatnot sneaks P3 at the end as well for Sen. Well, that was your Belgian Grand Prix. And well, there won't be any interviews as everyone's on PC. Oh well. That was your Belgium Grand Prix, and congratulations to the top three of Dragster, Dan, whatnot. Yeah. There's the bottom half for the stats as they were. Alright, that's your Belgian Grand Prix, and good night to everyone, and hopefully we'll see you next week.